Hello YouTube, I'm Zach, you're watching ZakDTV. Thanks for stopping in. Like always, if you like what I do, go ahead and click subscribe, give me a like. If not, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments below. I like to do my show in 4 parts, something interesting, something fun, something important, then we finish up with something dumb. To start with, I want to talk to you about the apocalypse. It is coming. The machines are going to take over. The reason I say this is because Boston Dynamics just introduced their next robot. They did it on January 31st. The co-founder of the company, Mark Rybert, called it nightmare-inducing. This thing is creepy, but it's also very, very cool. They named it Handle because it's going to be able to handle materials, handle boxes, that kind of stuff. It's an experiment in combining wheels and legs. They figure it'll be cheaper than their just legged robots, and it'll have a smaller footprint and be able to do the same amount of work. As you can see from the video, this thing is cool. Here comes the coolest part though. It can jump. So don't worry when the apocalypse comes. Your road barricades aren't going to matter because he's just going to jump right over them anyway, right? Thought it was great. Let me know what you think about this one. I love this next story too. This is a story of stoners. And stoners can always be so entertaining. I see nothing wrong with the drug itself. If that's you, do you. Now this is a story that comes out of Northern Australia. There's an unidentified woman who called the police when her drug dealer jacked up his prices. She said his prices had become outrageous, and police say she was completely offended when she called in their line. She hung up on the cops when they wanted more information, and the police posted this to the Northern Territory Police Fire and Emergency Services Facebook page. To me, the best line here is, if you know a drug dealer who is ripping you off, give us a call. We would love to help. I like that the cops had a sense of humor in this one. Weed is illegal in Australia, so they're going to deal with it in a humorous way. That's great. This one definitely put a smile on my face this morning. I'd like to start this next section off by saying I feel like I'm a pretty liberal guy. I grew up in the country. I lived in one of the biggest cities in America. I've seen many different types of people. I've been around a lot of different types of people. I haven't found a reason for hate other than if you're an idiot or you're doing something totally wrong. With that being said, this next little bit might sound like I'm bashing liberals. I supported Obama through 2 elections and supported Trump in this one, so you really don't get much more open mind than me, I would think. In this, I want to talk about these recent riots. They're not even protests at this point, they're riots. The way that people are enforcing their will on others, not caring what the repercussions are or what this does to another human being, but only caring about themselves. Take, for instance, Josh Dukes. That is a guy, 34 years old, who was shot at the protest outside of a Milo Yiannopoulos event in Washington. He got himself shot, and I say this because the gunman turned himself into the police and was released without charges because they found it was in self-defense. He got himself shot by acting in such a way that this guy felt his life was in danger, enough to shoot the guy and nearly kill him. Now, Josh's actions aren't by any means rare anymore. I mean, at the same rally, people were throwing bricks at police, breaking windows, and attacking other people who had different points of view that were just trying to get into the debate. The same type of crowd got another one of his events closed at UC Davis just, a week earlier. And sadly, this happened again last night. Now, that's protesters at Berkeley decided the best way to show their displeasure was to use battering rams to break into the building where the debate was going to be held. They attacked police, started fires on their own campus, and broke windows at an Amazon bookstore. This happened at Berkeley, one of, if not the most liberal college campus in America. And now I have to ask, isn't part of being liberal supporting free speech and having an open dialogue with people that are different than you? Giving people a chance to sway your opinion as they give you a chance to sway theirs. What happened last night? This wasn't a protest. It was a crime. This wasn't free speech. It was a tantrum. To all you violent protesters out there, I have to ask, what are you scared of? If you let someone with a different point of view speak, that he'll change your ideas? Are your principles so weak that one man at one event will change your entire being? Are you frightened that maybe what you think is wrong and he'll prove it to you? Or is it that when you threw a fit, your mommy would give you what you wanted to shut you up? If that's the case, you need to grow the fuck up. You're in the real world now, and you're just being assholes. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is something that really needs to end. That last story just had me pissed off. I started reading this morning. I could not believe this kind of shit happened again. But let's get on to a lighter note. We're going to wrap this up with somebody dumb. I need to put a smile on my face, and I do think this one's kind of funny. We're looking at Jill Marie Myers. She's a 42-year-old from McAllen, Texas. Over a 10-year period from 2004 to 2014, she embezzled $1.25 million from the bank she worked at. She was a head teller. She had to count the funds at the end of the night, and whoops, a little bit went in her pocket every day. She took around $10,000 a month and didn't think she'd get caught. And she was caught when the bank was sold to First National Bank. Further, she is looking at 30 years in jail, $1 million fine, and restitution to pay back that $1.25 million. Jill, for thinking you get away with a crime like this, you get my Dumb of the Day award. Thanks for being there. I'll tell you what, that's going to wrap it up for me today. It's Friday, so I won't see you guys again until Monday. Remember, if you like what I do, go ahead and like, subscribe. If you don't, leave me a comment. Let me know why you don't like it. Maybe we can make this channel better together. Follow me Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Subscribe button here, video up here, and I'll see you guys on Monday.